And the term ocean observation mean a sustained way of observing the ocean to gain benefit for society. You can compare that to the meteorological observations that we all take for granted, that goes into a meteorological forecast, and without the observations, the model cannot be initiated in a way that you can get a decent forecast. It helps us to understand the weather. Ocean drives a lot of weather, particularly us that living in Europe knows that. But also it drives climate change. It provides a lot of use for humans, tourism, fisheries, aquaculture. By understanding the ocean, we can better manage the ocean. We can understand how we can use the resources in a sustainable way. An ocean observing system starts with the question, why do you want to observe? What is the answer you want to get? And then we design the system according to that question. And then we have observing elements, so we have many things that we can do. We can send out research vessels or buoys or robots to take measurements. We gather the data in databases, in data management systems. We bunch them together and we derive to a product, a data product and then an information product that help guides decisions of all of you, but also to policymakers. So the weather is something that you care about. So we can give you forewarning on severe events, storm surges and other things by having proper observing systems, hurricane warnings, but also things when you go to the beach are in observing we cannot prevent and harm from algal bloom, but we can tell you that it might happen, and you can take your measures to prevent yourself being in harm's way. And as a sailor, for instance, you get information about currents and waves. You know, is this a good day to go out sailing? If it's going to be 3-meter waves, or way to stay in the bay. So my organization, Guillaume in Kiel, is doing observations. So we are implementers of our observing system and deliver our data to data managers, and we use that information from the data system in general to provide scientific assessments to understand the problems. Particularly, I am a chemist, so I'm looking at carbon dioxide uptake, for instance. So the ocean is taking up about a third of all our carbon dioxide emissions. So the oceans is doing a big service to the humankind, I guess, by mitigating climate change. Most of the ocean is international waters, so we have to work together. The oceans are big. 70% of the surface of the earth is ocean. So it's nothing a single country can solve by themselves. We have to work together. And in the Atlantic, in the North Atlantic in particular, these are the 3 big players, US and Canada, that have resources and do observations. So we have to work together. The same goes for the meteorology, for instance. If we want to know the weather in Ireland, say, we have to have information from our American colleagues what is coming our way, because the weather is mostly coming from the west. So the same thing goes for ocean observations. If we in 10 years' time could have dedicated ocean ministries or ocean commissions in these countries, pooling the resources that goes into ocean observations and the ocean observing value chain, if you like, that would make me really proud. To have a focal point that can pool the resources, to avoid duplication, and put the resources in the important places. Okay.